Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor, all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago. Coming back at you with another lesson. This one is inspired from this video from the Jimmy Dore show. It's called Trump Betrays MAGA and America First over Gaza. Right? As we know, Gaza, with the conflict of Israel and the Palestinians, that whole place that was once where Palestinians lived is destroyed. Alright, and Trump is wants to take over Gaza, right? So here it says President Trump floated two bombshell ideas Tuesday about Gaza that has Palestinians, Israelis, and the wider Middle East scrambling. The first, that the U.S. will take over the territory. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, Trump said in a White House press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. We'll own it. We'll have an opportunity to do something that could be phenomenal. The Riviera of the Middle East. Secondly, Trump said that the entire 1.8 million plus population of Gaza would be relocated to other countries. Alright? So, this is something that Trump is trying to do. Meanwhile, America still has a hurting economy, still has grocery prices up, gas prices up, the cost of living up. Alright, but that still has to take a back seat over this situation here, right? Because now they're trying to own it and make money off it. Okay, and this is what the scriptures describe as the wicked and Esau Edom in the Bible. When you read the characteristics and descriptions of the wicked and Esau Edom, these are the things that they do. Okay, so first let's get Isaiah 14, right? The famous Isaiah 14th chapter. Isaiah 14, and let me read verse 4. Jump down, read down, jump around, and see where the Spirit goes. It says, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased, right? And recently you have scoffers say that this chapter is speaking of the ancient king of Babylon and ancient Babylonian empire, right? Which that's in the time that Isaiah did live, right? And certain things did talk about, or is talking about, Babylon, the ancient Babylon, and then you have to discern when it's speaking of ancient Babylon and modern day Babylon, which is America, right? But that's a whole nother lesson for another topic. So we'll continue reading on. It says, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased, right? The oppressor, because Esau Edom does nothing but oppress the world, all the nations, all peoples and tongues. Alright, the golden city, that's America. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right, because this is the age of Esau Edom, which the book of Malachi describes as the wicked, the border of wickedness. Alright, it says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. Right, so America is known for being the bully of the world, right? It's my way or no way. Alright, this guy Donald Trump is making world headline news in all countries because of the things he's saying and doing. Alright, his tariffs, we're gonna tariff this and that from this country and that nation and that country and that nation, so we can have our way with them. And right, this is who else is it speaking about? It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and unhindered. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet, they break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Right? So this is a double fold, right? You have Esau Edom that destroys the world, everything in it. Okay, nature, uh, deforestation, shit like that. Right? So as it says in the book of Romans, that the whole creation, right, cannot wait to see the real manifestation of the sons of God. All right, but trees are also likened unto in the scriptures as people, right? So it's double fold, and a feller is somebody who chops down trees. Okay, so it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Right? So hell, meaning the grave, is excited to meet thee, because this is your destiny, right? To fall um, from your rulership, right? And then serve your judgment, all right, which is captivity. As you did us, so shall it be done unto you. But you're going to have it twice as worse as we had. And then after that, you're going to be destroyed forever. All right, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right? So Esau Edom is losing that power, that scepter, right? Because he had his time to rule, and once that time is up, you can't rule no more. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy boils. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Right? When you die, body decomposes, right? Starts to decompose. See all these worms all on the corpse. That's going to be you. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Right? So Lucifer, meaning bearer of the light. Okay, so Esau Edom is in rulership. So he's the modern day bearer of the light. And this is his heaven, right? His heaven is our hell. And that's how it's going to be, vice versa, when our heaven is going to be their hell. Okay? So this is the man that did weaken the nations, that is the oppressor, all right, and that did shake kingdoms, smote the people with a continual stroke. That's Esau Edom. And look, the things Trump is doing and saying, and what he's going to do when it comes to all these different nations. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Right? And look at what this devil did. Donald Trump, in his previous administration in office, he introduced the Space Force, a new military branch meant for space. Why would he do that? Because they see the chariots, all right? They know they're out there. They know what they are, and they know who we are. All right? It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's the pride of this devil. Yeah, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. Right? Right? So we know hell means the grave, right? What happens in the grave? What happens when you die? You go to the grave. All right, it says, um, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Right? Who the hell says stuff like, oh, well, we're going to take over Gaza, we're going to own it, we're going to displace all these Palestinians that once lived here, and they're going to be dispersed among all of the nations? See, you had Trump's whole administration is Amalekites. Every single one of them. They all fund and are the ones, all his donors are Amalekites. All his funders are Amalekites. His whole administration is Amalekites. What did they want to uh, take out the Palestinians uh, from Gaza so that they could have it? All right. So this is never about you, especially not about you Israelites, because they hate you. The scriptures talk about a perpetual hatred that Esau had upon Jacob. Perpetual meaning never ending. That hasn't changed. Right? So this man is being brought down, and our people that trusted in Egypt shall be their shame. This is Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. And here it is. Imagine you're walking on one leg and you use this broken reed to lean upon, and that broken reed stab you right in the hand as you lean upon it. You're leaning upon Egypt, you're leaning upon Donald Trump, you're leaning upon America, right, to save you. And look at, he's putting this over you. Just an example, right? And what's ultimately going to go into your hand? The MOTB. All right, which all you that trusted in this place are going to take it. All right. But, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to, again, exposing this devil for who he is, and how this is a perfect example of how it can only be this nation of people. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and give all honor, all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.